Right, so they're on. Look at my mother. She doesn't know she's on camera. She's watching them go off. She's that kind of typical, you know, that old-fashioned mother. I don't mean old-fashioned, but how she likes to see them go off for a ride and watch them off. She always used to do that to us kids. She'd say, I'll go watch them off then, I'll wave you off. I sound proper Stoke, you know. So, they're on board. And what I didn't say when we were just getting Summer ready, that Molly was riding today. Molly hasn't done as much riding just lately. She probably hasn't rode for the last month. Well, since before the snow. Kyle actually asked her to do him a favour and come and ride just so he hadn't got to go out twice. They look opposites, don't they there? White horse, black rider. White rider, black horse. I mean clothes, by the way, guys. I'm not talking skin colour. So Kyle did say to Molly, so Molly always gets to ride the ponies, and Kyle did say, why don't you come and have a ride, because you're going to really like Poppy, because she always feels overhorsed on anything that's bigger, and because of how good she is, it'd just be nice for her to have a go at riding a bigger one. But this is probably the one and only time you'll ever see Molly out on a bigger horse than Kyle. They look like they're on the wrong horses, don't they? Molly, true to form, if any of your followers will know that she has to change her stirrups multiple times. To be fair, the hack's nearly over by the time she's comfortable. But what I do think it shows is how good the horses are. You know, when you're setting out on a horse and they're maybe a bit sort of excited to go out, a bit fresh, a new horse, maybe a bit tense, all of them things, and you'd think, oh, just get on, sit still, let them walk off their any anxiety or any excitement. Oh no, that doesn't happen here. Not here. The horses, the riders have to make sure they're comfortable, and the horses have to just deal with that. Luckily, and I will take the credit here, that I find such good horses. They know their jobs anyway. Oh gosh, Poppy's now having a sniff of Summer. But you know, the horses are what they are, aren't they, Luke? I mean, this is obviously Poppy's second ride here. She stayed in last night. Those of you that saw her video that we did yesterday, I've done the blooming camera the wrong way. Right, so I've just done the whole of the video of Summer in the stable with the phone upright. I'm going to attach that to a different video. It's not going to follow on to this video, okay? So if you're watching this and you haven't watched the introduction, that's going to be on a separate video, because if I video landscape, it doesn't fit as well into like the reels on Insta, and if I join them together, it just makes one of the videos ultra small. So yeah, just letting you know that there is a video and an introduction to this. You really have to, if you haven't seen it, pause this video now. This is more so if you are particularly interested in seeing Summer. Pause this video or stop this video, go and watch that one. I'll make sure that one's uploaded first, and then come to watch this one. So I haven't got to repeat myself, and whatever I'm saying on this one may make some sense. Just look at these horses, right? This is the first time sitting on Summer, as you'll know, and if you watch that video, you'll know that she literally came in from the paddock 2 minutes ago before we tacked up, and we haven't ridden her yet. Poppy obviously second hack, but Molly's not met Poppy. Poppy lived in last night, so you know, horses when they're in for a night, especially at a new place, might want a little bit of a leg stretch, be a bit fresh. Nope, not our Poppy. That's Molly riding Poppy instead of Molly and Poppy. I ended up saying Polly, but honestly, Poppy is just lovely. Now I'm gonna say now, my phone keeps flashing at me that the thing is low, the storage. Hopefully it doesn't cut out on me, but if it does, I'm gonna have to delete some footage. Bit of traffic straight past, and I mean, Kyle and Molly, Kyle suggested, he said, oh Mum, why don't you just drive behind instead of riding today? Because yesterday I rode alongside him, and I do like to ride alongside them to video, because I think it actually is quite a good you know, it's a bit of a close-up of the horse, isn't it? However, he was right in saying, you know, Dupe, who we ride, with all said and done, even though he has ridiculous antics, he is an old man at 23, and it is winter. I don't really want to ride him, you know, sort of 2 days on the trot. So I'll perhaps hack out tomorrow, maybe with Summer. So for now, I'm kind of taking the easy route out and following them. This banner's not very happy behind me. I think he's realised I'm following the horses now. I'm letting a whole heap of traffic pass now because I'm just holding everybody up, causing a bit of inconvenience. Right, now let's get at it. Both of these two horses are mature horses. Teenage horses come from the same home. They arrived together from the same owner, not just on the same day. And can I just say to their owner, these two horses are an absolute credit to the lady who has owned these two horses, or the couple, the family, however you want to call it. Absolute credit to as I say, to their owners. They are very well looked after. They're in lovely condition, really super condition. You can see that they have been loved, they've been cared for, they've been enjoyed, and all their needs have been catered for as a horse. I'm not saying that they've got any special needs, guys, because they haven't got any extra requirements or anything like that, but you could just know that these horses have been looked after as horses should be. They are, I mean, especially Summer, I mean, a little bit on the round side, Summer is, but you know, they're well fed. Believe it or not, they're well groomed. You wouldn't think that looking at Summer, but you know, bear in mind she has just been in a paddock for 2 days, so she's pretty clean, to be fair. There's something blowing on the gate there. I imagine that is instructions for a parcel, probably. I don't know. But anyway, it was flapping, and bearing in mind, Poppy did come down here yesterday. However, I'm sorry if the camera just keeps coming in and out of focus, by the way, but yeah, Poppy did come down here yesterday. Summer, we've not even ridden her yet. And look, Kyle's just hacking away in front. She has got a flash bridle on. I don't know if she particularly needs the flash, in all honesty, but that's the bridle she's got on with a little snaffle, and no martingale. Poppy has got a snaffle on. She has got a martingale on, but that's just because it's on the bridle. I'm not necessarily think she needs it. And if all Poppy's info is on her video yesterday, so I don't really want to sort of waffle on too much about Poppy, because she did have her moment in the sun yesterday with a bit of limelight on her and her story told. So Summer, oh sorry I'm rattling around everywhere, but just let's look at Kyle. Look. So if a horse is going to be ridden by Kyle, it has to pass the one-handed test, because he definitely, like, if he's not holding his phone, he's got his hand in his pocket. That's just Kyle. And I was saying yesterday, Kyle does not appreciate riding horses that are, Kyle's word would be annoying. Okay, so Kyle finds a horse that's, you know, maybe very looky, very lazy, a fizzy sort, one that's not very sort of still in the head, as in, you know, messy in the mouth a little bit. Hang on, he wants to ask me something. So what Kyle wanted to say is Molly needed another stirrup change, don't you, Moll? I did say on this video that it's usually by the time she's on her way home from the hack that she's just about comfortable. And do you know what? Look how clear the camera is now. Clearly my windscreen was quite dirty because it's quite clean now, quite clear. So heading off down the canter, and I say, please, when I say this, I know I do sort of remind regularly through the videos, and we're talking about Summer now. We've not even sat on her, let alone her come down here. She's led the hack, bold. What we tend to try and do is the horse that we're sort of concentrating on that day, which obviously, as I say, Poppy had her moment yesterday. We tend to get them in front. So we're kind of gauging, you know, how they sort of take on hacking out in a new place, and whatever you come across hacking out. So as much as these videos are for you guys, these are obviously part of when we're assessing horses and things. Bearing in mind all the hard work's been done before they get to us, really. I kind of got a good idea of what they are, and I always say, you know, a lot of people will say, oh, on your videos they're always so good. Yes, they are, but if they weren't, you wouldn't be seeing them, because they wouldn't be suitable for horses that we would want to rehome with our regular clients. Those that are suitable, obviously you see, and hence you see them being very good, because these are the sort of horses that we buy. We want straightforward, easygoing pleasure horses, and that's what we do. Now I'm going to lose them now, so I'm going to stop this and pick it up on their way back up. So here we got them coming back up. We've got Kyle leading. It's good actually, those that were looking at Poppy yesterday, to see Poppy behind. Oh, look how cute they are. And just look, oh, look at Poppy. I knew that Molly would have a good ride on her. Just let me see if they'll wait. Just wait there, you two. Isn't it good to see sensible horses out cantering together, whether they're in front or behind, snaffle mouths? Look at them just stood waiting for me now. Do you feel posh on her, Mo? Right, let me just, Kyle, whoa there, I just want to just show size wise you being your height on her.
6'4" I am.
Hello pretty. You're what? You're not 6'4". That's a I can't say there. Sit properly. Sit properly. There you go, guys. He is 6 foot, nearly 2. So go on, you can get going now. So 6 foot. Is that a good 6 foot, nearly 2? But it gives you a good idea on size, doesn't it? You know, you're definitely not going to be too tall for summer. And look at the pair of them just mooching back. After their canter. Not excited. Poppy, bless her, just popping along behind. Kyle still one-handed. You wouldn't think that those two horses are in a new place, would you? Right, let me jump in the car and catch them up. Okay, so I feel like you've seen a lot. I've done a lot of talking, but probably not give you much vital information on summer. So I did just touch on the subject that they'd come from the same home. If you've listened to Poppy's video yesterday, you'll know that these two lovely horses have come from a home who are just downsizing. So a mature couple who have their horses at their own place, and yeah, so they're just downsizing. They've got grandkids horses as well. And over the last, it's taken a couple of months to come to this decision, really, because I have been chatting for the past couple of months, or certainly quite a few weeks off and on. What Kyle does with his feet really is a pet hate. I don't know why he pushes them forward. It's a bad habit when he's out hacking. I think it's his knees. I think he stretches out his legs because of his knees, but anyway, just excuse Kyle's wonky leg. I don't know what it's doing. But yes, I have been in talks for the last couple of weeks with the lady whom I've had these horses from, and as I say, it's taken that bit of time to come to, you know, the final decision. And I'm really grateful that we are the ones who have managed to be chosen for these horses, because not only will they find fantastic homes with us, because they absolutely will, they are fantastic horses for you guys, and in turn obviously it's great for us. So everybody sort of wins all round there. And in the time Summer has been with her owner, they have been sort of just general riding at home, really, just general riding in the school, hacking out. She's actually been hacking mainly around the fields, but as you can see, hacks out lovely. I can't believe how dull it's gone, actually. You can see we've had quite a few cars today, but you can see both horses not missing a beat, not batting an eyelid at all. Now Summer, previous to that, has been in a home for the majority of her life. Really enjoyed that home, doing absolutely everything. Been out competing dressage, jumping, out hacking, you know, your fun general type fun rides, all of that kind of thing, doing literally that bit of everything. So a real true all-rounder. That goes for both of these two horses, but more recently they have both been ridden, and I know the lady and gentleman will not mind me saying, mature, let's say, an older lady and gentleman who have been enjoying these horses, riding them generally at home, hacking about on them. Poppy's done a lot going out round the village with her rider, who is the lady's husband, and they kind of had one each, really, with these two, and they've been safe, easy, straightforward. You know, Molly is more novice, and obviously, no, she's not, she's less experienced than Kyle. You can see that she is very safe on Poppy, and you can see just really what an easy job these horses are giving Kyle, Molly, and clearly myself. really are giving us an easy job. And you know what, this time of year in December, when we're all so busy doing everything else, you just want easy horses. So anybody who is looking for a horse now, who will still want one before Christmas, I would love for both of these two horses to be in their new homes before Christmas. Obviously that it might not be possible, so that is open to discussion anyway, but ideally that would be my aim. But they're going to be super easy. You can see that they're definitely going to settle in and not give you any problems. What a great Christmas that would be, having one of these horses in your stable or your field, whatever, you know. Definitely, what a great Christmas that would be. Two super genuine horses who haven't given us a minute of trouble. I haven't even known I've had Summer. Like I say, I popped her in the paddock and she had to wait for her space to come available today, which it did do. That paddock is not really usable sort of long term. Like I say, we're very much one in, one out at the moment. So the ones that are in, when they're as good as these, then yeah, no chore whatsoever. So thank you for watching. Remember that this video, there is a beginning bit of the video when I was in the stable, so please have a look on that. As always, feel free to ask any questions. We can arrange all transport, deposits secure. They're sold with return policies. They're extremely reasonably priced, as ours are all of the time, and even more so at this time of year. Home is obviously priority, guys. They have to find the best of homes. You know, I've been trusted to do that. That will obviously be my priority, of course. But you know what, until one of you guys snaps these horses up, then we are just going to have a very easy time with these horses, causing us absolutely no problems whatsoever. Just, if you're watching this on the YouTube, just subscribe to the channel. I hate how we always saying that, but the best thing to do is subscribe to it, allow the notifications, and then if you've got it downloaded on your phone or your iPad or whatever it is, whenever we post a video, you'll be notified, so you'll not miss any videos moving forward. And that is the quickest way of getting the information via these videos and voiceovers. Okay, thanks everyone.